If I were to land again in Canada as a newcomer with no job, no credit history, no accommodation, these are the 10 things that I'm going to be doing in the first 30 days that I land in Canada. Hi, I'm Aduke, and I've gone through the newcomer process here in New Brunswick. So I will be showing the 10 things that I would be doing if I were to repeat this process as a fresh person just landing in Canada and trying to figure things out. Create a folder on your phone or on your computer and name it First 30 Days. In this folder, I want you to put in all your documents, your passport, your study permit, your work permit, or your permanent residence document, your school document, or any other related paperwork that you may be needing. The reason is, when you start making appointments, everyone starts asking for the same thing, so you can easily send it whenever you do need it or when it is requested for. Get your SIN. If you're eligible for this, the first thing that I would do when I land, after I have obviously rested, is to get my SIN. Your SIN is your social insurance number, and you would need it for your work. You would need it to pay taxes and many financial decisions that you would have to make. Your SIN is literally tied to this. Your SIN is like your identity here in Canada. One important thing that I would want you to know is that you need to protect your SIN. It is going to be stated on the documents that you'll be given that you should protect your SIN. SIN is not for everybody's sake. It is a private document that is supposed to be known by just you and the specific government related or industry that need this. Your phone plan. Phone plan is the easiest way for newcomers to actually overspend because we don't really know that much, and I don't blame anybody. I fell into that trap as well. But one of the things that I would say is when you're getting your phone plan, make sure you ask all the right questions by if they offer newcomer plans for newcomers, if they have the lowest or the cheapest that you currently need at that point. The good part of it is, before now, they used to charge you for cancellation fee. Now they don't charge for cancellation fee, so you can always change to another internet provider if you're not comfortable with the services that you're being given. So do your research, ask all the right questions, and you don't need to overspend. Just get what you need right now, and then you can upgrade to another plan later on. This next tip is the one that can save you a lot of money in the next couple of months, as long as you do the right thing. Open the right bank account. When you want to open a bank account, don't just sign the first package that they offer you. Ask these questions instead. Number 1, what happens after the newcomer promotion ends? Are e-transfers included? Ask the bank what the overdraft or NSF fees are. Also ask if there is any newcomer discounts that you're qualified for, and make sure to find out if they have active customer service in your area. The way the banking system works here is by appointment. Majority of the things that you might need to walk into the bank to do, you can do it on the phone. You cannot just walk into a bank here. You have to book an appointment to open a bank account. That was one of the first shocking things that I experienced as a Nigerian that moved from Nigeria to Canada. I would say you should start a beginner budget. Now, the budget is specifically tailored towards a lot of things. One is accommodation. Yes, accommodation, because we all love the fancy things, we all love the beautiful things, but even if you are bringing billions of dollars from your home country, I would say you should still look at the affordable range of houses before you dabble into getting a house that is expensive that you may not be able to sustain at the end of the day. Here, agreement here is usually 1 year, so you want to be sure that for the next 1 year, if anything happens, even if you're working minimum wage job, you will be able to cover that expenses on your accommodation. Number 2, transportation. I need you to look at the proximity to your work or your school, proximity to the grocery stores. I'd also say that you do not need a complicated spreadsheet, just a couple of things, categories like housing, transportation, groceries, phone plan, the cost of settling in, that's your sofa, couch, beddings and stuff that you will need in, and of course your plates, dishes, stuff like that. Savings and miscellaneous. Those are the majority of the things that you'll be needing. So if you're able to like mini spreadsheets, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just have it penned down and be able to monitor these things. This way you stay on track without having to necessarily overspend. Remember that small habits can completely change your budget for the entire month. Now, one thing that I do love to do is I love to cook. I cook my meals. I hardly eat out because I am Nigerian. And I'm sorry, I don't mean no shade, but I do not enjoy the Canadian food at all because there are no varieties. Majority of the things that you eat here is like fries and fish and maybe poutine. Those are like the major meals that Canadians eat here, and I find it really boring. So I would rather cook my own meals, and that way I don't spend so much eating outside. This particular one is also where many newcomers start to carry credit card debts. Now, I would say that we've all been there, but things that can easily be avoided, I would rather avoid it than making that mistake. When I landed, I didn't see any video or I didn't watch videos. I didn't even understand what it feels like or what it means to build a credit score. But now that I'm properly settled, this is why I make videos like that. A lot of newcomers hear things like build your credit and get into trouble. These are the two rules that I follow. Rule number 1, never spend more than what you can pay back. Rule number 2, keep your usage on your credit card to less than 30%. This way, you're easily able to like build your credit. When your usage is under 30%, you'll be able to pay back the money that you're owing. And of course, there are exceptions, especially when, for example, you have to make payments in school or you want to pay your tuition fee and stuff like that. Just know that as long as you're able to pay back that money, there is no rule to this. Cut your subscriptions early. Yes, I said it. Here, literally everything is done based on subscription. In fact, this happened to me a couple of days ago. I subscribed to Epidemic Sound, the free trial, and I did the one that has the 1-year subscription, and I forgot, even though I set it in my calendar to cancel the subscription. Although, I mean, you guys are enjoying my videos by when I play sound in the background. That's part of the things, but I had to pay $200 for this subscription in a year. You guys, I almost cried. Not that I almost cried. I did cry. I could have called them back to get my refund or something, but I took it as a form of challenge, to challenge myself that I need to start creating more content that you guys can watch and subscribe to my channel. So that's to say, I noticed that 80% of you that watch my videos are not my subscribers. I would really appreciate if you click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, like and drop a comment. This way it is going to encourage me to create more videos like this. So remember to keep your life simple. You don't need so much. Just make sure that you're able to get a hold, put everything in order. This way you're not scattered, you're not forgetting things and stuff. For a rule of thumb, I usually, whatever I know I'm going to forget, I put it on my Google Calendar to remind me. So this way I get notifications like this, 30 days, 2 days before the dates that is supposed to expire. I already know. This particular one is what most people do not plan for when arriving in Canada. And you need to understand that this is what takes the bulk of your money at the same time. It's not those $20, $30 here and there. Your winter jackets, your winter boots, your groceries, you're buying a couch, you're setting up your apartments. Those things are expensive. You want to buy new clothes. Gracious Lord, the quality of the clothes that we have in Canada, Goodness. But I would encourage you to bring your clothes. I'm gonna say it again, even though you don't necessarily need it now, you would need it during summer if you're coming from a temperate region. That's one of the things that I feel like I wish I knew before coming to Canada. Make sure you bring your clothes. What I did when I just landed was to create like a settling fund. This way, when I get paid, I put in a little bit of money in the account just so I'm able to like create something for myself. I would say that you should build your settled account gradually. Don't rush to buy things. Don't rush to pay for things. And whenever you see anybody rushing you to do things, please, that is a red flag. So you should be mindful of that. And lastly, build a community. Oh my goodness. I know people say it a lot, but I don't know if I've said it enough on my channel. Don't try to figure it out alone. Canada is depressing. Summer is the only time you are excited about anything. Everything looks different during winter. That is the most time that a lot of people fall into depression. There is what we call seasonal depression here, and it is real. So I would encourage you to build your community, go to church, go to mosque. If you're a Muslim, engage with your classmates, create a little group for yourself. This way you're not alone. You're able to share things and ideologies with people. Even if it is to be on the phone with somebody is checking up on you, because here I don't even know who my next neighbor is. There is nothing bad in asking for help. That's one thing I want you to know. We are all figuring things out. I used to be that person that I'm a lone person. I'm bubbly. I am an ambivert, but I don't like when there are too many people in my circle. But I recently realized that, you see, you never can tell who is going to be that savior or your messiah at some point. You need to have people in your circle that you can do things with. They can call you when there is any event, or when there is a party, or when there is job opportunity. All those things, that is where you build your community. And when you have the solid community, you will thank yourself for making that decision early enough. There are people that have a lot of information. A closed mouth, they say, is a closed destiny. If I could change one thing about my first month in Canada, I would focus less on trying to figure my entire life out just because I landed in Canada the very first month, and I will put system in place rather than worrying about what the future holds. This way I have a path. This way I'm able to track things. This way I know consistency over time, I am doing the right thing. And of course, I will be on my way to greatness and succeeding at the very much reason that brought me to Canada. If this video has helped you, please like it, and it really helps YouTube to understand that this video is helpful to other newcomers just like you. Please make sure you click on the subscribe button, follow, and drop a comment. Let me know the province or the country that you're watching this video from. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.